Welcome to another Smokebox for BREALTV. I'm Dr. Green Thumb with my homies in the fucking whip, Coyotes for hire.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having us, my boy.
Oh man, thanks for coming in.
Some legendary shit. It's an honor. It's a blessing. Thanks for having us, my dog.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
and you know, just to let y'all know, we smoking some good on funky field tip glass. You know,
None of that plastic shit.
none of that shit.
Since we doing that, hold on. Let me plug my shit in too, just so before we get the show started.
Bust it
what
out.
I'm saying? Like some shit I got my shit invested in. You feel me?
What is it, dog?
The 420 Honeys. You know what I'm saying? It's a delivery service. So
Yes.
420honeys.la on Instagram. Make sure you motherfucking hit us up and get your weed delivered right at your
By a
your
pretty
doorstep.
girl.
Yeah, by a pretty girl too.
I like your concept.
Yeah.
Bang, 420 Honeys.
Hey,
we smoking Dr. Green Thumb and we smoking 420 Honeys to kick this hot box off.
That's right. Hey, I want to say this. Two things, right?
Okay.
I want to thank y'all for coming on the Dr. Green Thumb show when y'all did.
Yeah.
That was a fucking dope show.
Thank you,
Everybody
man.
loved it, loved
Fuck yeah.
y'all. And
yeah.
the second thing, thanks for the invite on the song. Because the
Come on,
fucking
man.
song, when y'all sent it to me, I was like, oh,
with it, bro?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I got this. And
yeah.
y'all flipped it too. Like your verses,
Thank you,
ridiculous. And man, I just love y'all movement.
Thank you, bro.
Ever since the homie put me on to y'all, you know, I fucked with y'all heavy because you guys have that vibe where it's like, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all are putting everything into the art and the vibe unapologetically.
100%.
And y'all are doing it dope too.
Thank you, bro.
It's not just about like an image or popularity. Y'all bring a dope skill set to the shit, man. And I appreciate that.
Means the world coming from you, bro. I know we keep saying that because it's fucking true. And that song, believe it or not, before you laced it, we were talking about potentially for the video you being like a shaman.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
So then for you to start saying shamanistic, this, we're
that
like
manifesting shit is fucking real, bro. I'm telling you. The day we left from the fucking podcast, that first day, and you agreed to do the record, right? We were already pitching back and forth ideas and shit about the visual. And we're like, maybe we could have him like a shaman giving us the fucking herb or like you know what I'm saying? In the teepee. This motherfucker sends back the verse talking about I'm shamanistic, like take these herbs back from your doctor. And then, like, we're like, bro, we really manifested this for to rap the way he rapped on that mother,fucker, bro. It's a trip.
Almost like down to the T to like what our concept was gonna be. So we're gonna picture the concept right here, right now. Now that we're here. So we have two different concepts, right? One could be like spoofing like a Pineapple Express or How High, or maybe how there's like a professor, maybe you'll be the professor and me and my brother are in the class smoking or something. But the original idea was you being a shaman in like this teepee like thing. Yeah. And we're like on a, I don't know, maybe a
ayahuasca slash
a journey.
Yeah.
Whatever seed you give us, like red pill, blue pill type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it takes us there, right? But it could either start off with us and you in this teepee like tripped out setting, and then we go into this tripped out world. Or it could end like us, we're on a journey and it ends with us meeting you. We still haven't decided. But would you be down for something like that?
I'd be down for whatever y'all got.
Exactly.
You know what? Because your videos, like, they're all so fucking dope. Like, there's humor in it, but it's also a dope visual and shit. And I tried to write it so that you could imagine.
Right,
you
painted that picture, bro.
I listened to what y'all did and saw where the vibe was going. I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a verse where I'm like putting them on to some weed and they're looking at me crazy because I'm giving them a seed of it. Like, what the fuck are we gonna do with this seed type shit? You know what I mean? Because some of the shit you guys were saying, like, totally tied me into that shit. I was like, okay.
Yeah, because the verses are fucking everywhere and shit. And the way you tied it in was exactly how we fucking visioned that shit. We were like, man, what if he was like a shaman in the teepee? And then this motherfucker came and spit the exact same shit we were talking about.
Manifestation is real.
Manifestation, absolutely.
As long as you put in the work, you can't trick the work. Like, and the universe is what it's gonna do. It's gonna open up a little window like I wish I could right now. And then it's your fucking job to jump in it. You know, if you pay attention, the universe keeps opening up windows for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm excited though, man, about the song, about you being on it, about being in like a motherfucking Get High song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
here's the kicker though. It's in the location is in this is what I want to ask you. Where the fuck is it at? Joshua Tree. Would you be down to make that hike or not?
Yeah,
man, he gonna make the hike.
Y'all heard it here first. All right, cool.
Yeah, we fucking with us.
We gonna do what we gotta do.
Hell yeah.
Because the record's fire, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I know I'm a little biased because I think everything I do is hot, but all in all, the record's fucking dope as fuck.
And you have to think that. You have to feel that about your shit. Because I think when you do, and it amplifies it. Like people say, man, these motherfuckers shit is hot, and they know it. And they're like, fuck, I gotta fuck with it. I gotta have it. You know what I mean? When you're a little iffy about your own shit, like how could you expect anyone to like
comes off?
Get behind it? So
you talking, nah, man, you gotta walk with that aura around you at all times. Like my shit's the shit. But if your shit ain't the shit and you walking around like that, you're gonna look like a complete goofball.
Someone's not telling you the truth.
You don't got real friends.
You don't got real friends.
That's when you look like Adrian Broner.
Yes.
You the Adrian. Don't be the Adrian Broner of the rap game. What the fuck?
Don't do that.
It's okay to pop your shit.
Why am I coughing?
As long as as you can see, I'm not hitting it that much because I'm already getting high as a motherfucker in here. But you know, I'm trying to hang the whole time.
It's the truth though. Man. Like some people are overhyped and they're not necessarily prepared for the moments. And there are other motherfuckers that are absolutely prepared for the moment. And you know, it just takes some time for motherfuckers to get familiar with the shit. But hey, how many times did we see this dude like talk all kinds of shit and then like not and then and then just get mushed?
And that shit with Pacquiao was a final straw. When he was like, oh, I thought I won. It's like, no, you motherfucking didn't.
How could you think you won?
I used to like him because you know when you're
That's
popping
when you just
shit,
throwing Hail Marys like, damn, I'm trying to save my career right here.
He just was never prepared, I think. You know, like he was not as good as he thought he was. He was trying to be like Mayweather. He had potential.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Infinite potential.
But like he wanted to be more popular than actually get these, you know, put that work
antics, more than antics.
And he wanted to live like a rapper. Like, so he's out here drinking and smoking.
Instead of training.
But you can't be mad at him either because like, look at it, like, to be the superstar, the greatest of all time, you need to have that, right? Yeah, you do. But you just gotta back it up.
That's the part.
The second you don't back that shit up, your shit crumbles.
Or you just gotta tone it down.
Or just kind of coast by.
That's real shit. That's real shit. Like, you know, you could have the bravado.
For sure.
But you gotta be able to put that fucking work in to back it all up. You know 100%. What I mean? Like I think the most embarrassing moment for homie. He's got several, but I think the one is where he was clowning homie. I can't remember who the fight was with, but you know, he's clowning homie.
Everybody.
He clowns everybody, but this motherfucker was like clowning hard. And then in the fight, there was a moment where he got behind him and he starts dry humping.
Oh, but Maidana.
Yeah. I think
Maidana whooped his ass.
Maidana did it back to him.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying he did that, like Broner did that to homeboy. But in the end, Broner got fucked.
He got fucked up.
Yeah, he lit him up and you know almost fell through the ropes. Yeah,
it was like it was Maidana.
It was his karma for clowning and not being actually prepared to fight this dude.
Yeah. I think that was the first time that his real flaws showed. Maidana brought it up. Maidana was a fucking dog. He did his thing against Mayweather too.
Yeah, arguably he won that first
fight. The first one's arguable. I don't think so, but I see how it's arguable. And then he got that second check and
I don't think he won. I think he just boxed him the way you're supposed to box Mayweather. You're supposed to box Mayweather by clinching. Once the ref
dirty fighting.
You know what I'm saying? You clinch, bop, bop, bop. When you're in that clinch, you throw them little jabs, them hooks. You know what I'm saying? When the ref breaks it up, as soon as he puts his hands in there, you hit him with a You gotta dirty box him, bro. That's the only way you gonna touch him.
No one's ever been able to, like, you know, cut the ring off on homie.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Everybody thought Pacquiao would be able to, but like not even him.
It was too late for Pacquiao, and I think Pacquiao tried to box this motherfucker. Like, you cannot box Mayweather because he is the greatest technical boxer
of all time.
The only time you got a chance is if you go in there and you brawl. If you go in there, you brawl it out with him, you have a chance. Like Maidana did. Like Victor Ortiz was doing a good job till he became a fucking idiot and headbutted him.
Victor Ortiz.
That fool tried to kiss him.
He fucked up with that.
He fucked up because he was going in with no respect. Just try to make it a dirty fight. If you try to get there and just out tech the most technical guy, you're gonna fucking
you gotta be fucking amazing to out tech the tech guy.
He's the guy, bro. He's arguably the greatest of all time, and I know people hate to say it because he's not the most exciting, or his later career he wasn't the most exciting in ring. But if you appreciate boxing, you see it's kind of like a ballet. Like imagine being this close and you can't hit this guy.
Yeah.
That's a science, bro.
And you feel you're fast enough, but you're not.
And you're an elite guy. Canelo couldn't touch him. Like none of these guys could touch him, bro. So that's impressive in his own, bro. He got that fucking shoulder roll down to a fucking.
He's special.
Changed the game.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids that are trying to train in box, they do that shoulder roll.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you doing that?
Mayweather
They should.
I think they should.
If a motherfucker don't know it right, he gonna get his ass popped. That's the problem. So a lot of motherfuckers is trying to do this, but they don't know how to do it right.
Yeah.
When
Motherfucker that knows what he's doing, he's gonna pop you in your shoulder. Boom. Fuck your shit up. Like.
Yep. It'll make you hard to throw. Make it hard for you to throw that punch after, So you see Canelo doing that shit a lot now.
Exactly.
Like he'll start fucking hit you at the top of your shoulders.
Yeah.
And it counts as a body shot. But what it does is disable that jab.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It slows down that little jab.
What do you think of Canelo overall?
I think he's constantly, showing like growth.
Yeah.
And like heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love Canelo once he starts speaking English, dog.
Yeah, when he speaks English.
That's it, bro. That's what sells the ticket.
It's like, finally.
He should speak more English.
Yeah, because he's funny. He reminds me like my dad, can barely talk.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
But he's hilarious.
It's fucking funny, bro.
And he'll fuck somebody up, too. Yeah. That's the thing. He backs his shit up.
Oh, he backs his shit up.
All the bravado sometimes that he might have, he at least backs it the fuck up.
And he's tasteful with the bravado. He's pretty tasteful with it for the most part. Yeah. But he fucked up trying to go light heavyweight, though.
It's always best it's always fucking best when a foreign fighter starts to speak English because they hit you with that accent.
Remember Chavez?
You motherfucker, fuck you.
Chavez was like, dile que es un fuck you. Dile que es un fuck you.
How are you a fuck you? Dile que es un fuck you. That means you are a fuck you. You are how do you become a fuck you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's why I had to sample fucking Chavez on that first shit we did with Shaq because it was perfect. He had his translator. He's like, I'm gonna rip your head off. No le vas a tener compasión. He was like a wrestler.
No compassion. Like he's saying it in Spanish and then his translator.
I'm gonna have no compassion. Just as exciting as him.
I think that's the sickest intro of all time.
Yeah. Hey, I think if boxers took pages from the fucking WWE shit and really went at it like some boxers do. You know what I'm saying? Tyson did that. Ali was the best.
Even Floyd in his own way.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Conor. And those guys will tell you.
WWF book right there. WWE.
It's about charisma.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what sells tickets.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things y'all do fucking great. Bring out that personality and charisma that goes.
At least somebody sees it.
Yeah.
And that somebody's be real.
Yeah.
I see it.
Nah, we take a lot from we always talk about it, bro. And people at first would tell us that's weird, bro. How are you guys just being hella Mexican, right? Hip hop is fuck, and you're gonna incorporate some wrestling shit? I'm like, yeah.
Hey, listen, Latinos have been in wrestling for fucking ever, man.
The
luchadores, and when they got out here to America, it was lucha libre, and then all the other wrestling leagues. But lucha libre had all the Chicanos and Mexican fucking wrestlers at that time. So of course, a lot of us grew up to that shit. So why not?
Yeah.
I mean, ICP does it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And why not?
Yeah. It's just,
I guess it makes sense the way y'all fucking flip it out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. On paper, it doesn't make sense. Like, how does it, but when you see it, because it's just like, all right, when we pull up, we want to give y'all entertainment.
That's what it is.
More so
You
just
said it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, hip hop, that's what it is, entertainment, right?
Yeah.
So how could we up the ante a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Like, we just gonna fucking be these characters that aren't really us, but you can tell we're just playing a little like skit or whatever.
It's the ego of us that we let run rampant.
But I think that's dope though, because so many times you have motherfuckers with good music and like they, but like no personality. And then that's when sometimes it fucking don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, like Digital Underground.
Yeah.
Humpty wasn't a real dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Shock G fucking like created the character. He had his Shock character, which was himself, and he had fucking Humpty.
Yeah.
And shit, not for nothing, but like I had the Dr. Greenstone persona when I was doing that character. So like
it's like an alter ego.
Yeah, so for me, I think what y'all do works, and I love that shit.
Thank you.
Because y'all ain't afraid to like to like pop it off like that. Whereas motherfuckers be like, oh man, fuck, is that too much? Is that nah, man?
It's weird.
Man, I don't care.
The answer is yes, it is weird, but we don't give a fuck.
It's too much.
And if
it's too much like this goddamn box. I can't breathe.
and if you listen to Tyson talk about it, right? He's like, yeah, I made a conscious effort. Like I used to study wrestlers. Yeah. He's like, and he starts naming his wrestlers, and he's like, yeah, so I started talking like them. Like I'm the greatest ever. I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? Ali too. He credits wrestlers.
Fucking Ric Flair's books.
Yeah. And it's like, and these guys, think about it, bro. It's a quote unquote fake sport, even though it's very dangerous, probably more dangerous than most sports. And these guys rely on pure entertainment. So it's like you could take that and just apply it to any form of entertainment.
True that.
And think about you go to a hip hop show and you see two rappers just push someone through a table or hit someone with a chair. It's cool. It's just like you're here to see a spectacle.
Show. Have you ever seen it live? Have you ever gone to one of the matches?
We went to WrestleMania at the SoFi.
That shit is crazy, right?
That's just fucking fun. It's dope. You go through a phase like when you're a child, you're like, damn, this shit's real. It's the fucking most entertainment shit ever. Then you go through the teenage phase, you're like, man, that shit's not real. That ain't real fighting and shit. You know what I'm saying? I went through that phase too.
For sure.
Where I'm like, that shit's not even real. But now as I get older too, I'm like, yo, when I'm looking at that shit, these motherfuckers is really stuntmen like that.
It's choreography, but they're really taking the falls and the bumps and like, they're really getting hit with those chairs. They're really going through those tables, coming off of the cages, off the top. But that shit ain't.
Man, if I fall off a fucking 20-foot cage right now on my back, I'm calling in sick the next. I'm not.
We going to visit you at the hospital.
Exactly.
Oh, hey, these guys, they plan to do that. That's even crazier.
Yeah.
You gotta be a complete nut.
They put their bodies on the line for that. You know what I mean? Like one of our homies from the WWE, I've known him for like 20 years now. My man GF, Godfather, you know what I'm saying?
Whole train. I used to love that fool's character.
He'd fucking come back and tell us so many stories of that shit. Like, how they work with each other and shit like that. But like, the bumps are fucking real, man.
And sometimes if you have beef, you're really hitting each other.
Oh yeah,
that's what people don't see. Like, bro, if they, I've watched every documentary about wrestling there is, bro. I fucking fucking.
So
like
you watch Dark Side of the Ring too?
Yeah,
right?
fuck yeah.
There's some crazy ass stories, dude. The one where they fucking take the jet to Europe.
Oh yeah,
the fucking crazy ass airplane.
Where they're like harassing the fucking stewardess.
Sexual harassment going on.
And then they
5,000 feet in the air.
And then they run out of liquor.
Yeah.
Because they fucking smashed the whole liquor.
Yeah, man, these motherfuckers, bro.
Oh man,
if you like documentaries, I don't think there's too many documentaries better than wrestling documentaries. Because these people are fucked up, bro. Like a lot of them.
Pretty crazy too.
But Chris Benoit was nuts.
Y'all seen the Iron Claw?
Yeah, that shit's good.
Yeah,
you seen it? The movie?
The Iron Claw? No, I ain't seen that one yet. That's about the Von Erich.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's a crazy story in itself.
Yeah. I don't know if I believe in curses, but goddamn, like that family, like.
I think you manifest it.
Yeah.
If you say, "Oh, our family's been cursed forever," and we again,
you keep speaking like that. You keep thinking like that. You're gonna attract that energy.
Yeah, you keep it rolling. You perpetuate that shit into existence like forever. Like it goes generations when you talk that type of bullshit.
Yeah.
You have to, like you said, fucking manifest it in a different way. Flip it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so many people don't realize how powerful
the mind is.
That the mind is and the human will when you plant that fucking seed, you know what I mean? Right. Like and say to yourself, I'm the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of
that takes you a long motherfucking way.
It does. Instead of I ain't gonna be shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't shit. I ain't.
You know, you ever? I think science even is starting to back that.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying? I like I said, I watch wrestling documentaries and shit about quantum physics, right? So in quantum physics, the atoms are all mostly empty space, right? And they're like waves. So we're literally energy, right? So it's proven that you could change your fucking energy, and if you vibrate at certain levels, you start to attract stuff. Like they say, success isn't something that you chase, it's something you attract.
Yeah, you attract that.
Like, bro, like we've been speaking about working with you before we even had a connection to even get close to you. But we've always been like, nah. We always would throw your name in there for records, like, Be Real sound hard right here.
And here we are.
Yeah, we are.
And here
You're the highest I've ever been.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
But it's worth it.
Shaq, right? That's my favorite player of all time. I don't know how the universe opened up a little window. It was as simple as a DM, right? We could have left it at that. Just like, oh, thanks, Shaq.
Y'all keep talking.
Left
Man.
it
Don't
at
worry
that.
about what
But
I'm
the
doing
windows were open.
The windows were open.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Immediately.
Y'all just keep talking.
All right. Okay.
Is this the first time someone pulls out an object? What is that? Oxygen, man?
That's pretty strategic.
Yeah, strategy.
Hey, check
Don't
this.
worry about me.
Check this out. To watch more of this, go to www.bereal.tv. Alright.
Got the heart of a lion, soul of a titan, mind of a genius. We fly with the heighten. All your senses are senseless, resistant, relentless. It's what they call you when your grind is endless. Let's get this.
They say I'm psycho. I move weight like lipo. Got a big crib like Michael. Out the window with a rifle. My wrist game on light show. I'm backstage with white hoes. I got pre-rolls in that red cup. That's key lime. Don't like those.
Got a full pack and we move that. Too aggressive, better pull back. Weight heavy, gotta run